Hi guys, this is Katie and today we are doing a deep clean. So I love Christmas and I love Christmas decorations, but if you're anything like me, I hate the mess it makes. So before I put all of the decorations up, I'm going to give the apartment a deep clean and a bit of reorganizing because I feel like I've let it go a little bit the last few months. So we're going to organize today. Come with me. Of course, no good clean is complete without a good Christmas movie. So today we are starting off with the living room. So we have quite a lot of storage in our living room area, but it's always disorganized. Today I took everything out, gave it a deep clean, gave it a wipe over, and then reorganized a few things. So you can see I have way too many Bath and Body Works candles. They always do these big flash sales here in Thailand. So I always buy a load at once and then have them for the year. You can see there's a few that I need to get rid of. They are kind of very low on or wax, so I will use them up and then throw them out when they are finished. And then I am moving on to the drawers underneath our TV. So we have this space here that is not really used that much, but I do have a planner and lots of bits of stationery that always kind of ends up being left around the house. So I'm just going to put these into this section here and tidy them away. Another drawer has got way too many wires in them, so I just take these out, tie them up. Callum has these great wire ties that I use to organise them a bit. And then I move on to the kitchen. So first of all, we do have a new coffee machine. I love having a coffee machine in the house, and our old one broke. It started leaking. So we bought this new one, and I obviously just had a toffee nut latte before filming this today. So I'm going to take it apart to clean it. It's really easy to take apart like this. But today my big task is to organise all our coffee pods. So we have, again, too many of them. We go through these phases where when there's a sale on here, we just buy a load of stuff so that we don't ever run out. So yeah, we have quite a few of them that have just kind of accumulated over time, especially during lockdown here. We just lived off them. So we have this massive pot of them in the drawers. So I need to organise these. And yeah, I think we have a bit of a problem. So we actually got these really cool organisers. We just bought these off Lazada, and in here we put the ones like the pods that we use the most often. Everything else I tidied away, and I ended up using that same container to put spare ones in, but also things like hot chocolate. And I also had a few teas here, so we've just kind of separated them a bit. It still looks a bit messy in there, but it's a little bit more organised than it was before. And it means that we have coffees out, so we don't have to rummage through the drawers when we want a coffee in the morning. They are there all ready to go. So in this top drawer it is looking a little bit messy, so I take everything out, I give everything a big clean. And before I did have a whole container full of lots of different masks. We are still wearing masks in public here, but we are not wearing them as often. So I'm taking those out and just putting a few back that I like to wear. So you can see the top drawer is tidy, so I'm reorganizing things. I love these little containers. Again, I just get all of these from Lazada. They are really affordable. Often they come from China here, so they are very cheap, and they're great to store things and organize bits and bobs in the home. And of course, I've got toffee nut latte. It is almost Christmas. Well, it's not almost Christmas, it's almost December. So therefore it's completely acceptable to start drinking toffee nut lattes. And you can see I put all of the overflow here in this container. The toffee nut lattes are going separate just because they are Christmassy drinks. And I have a little container here this is actually a jewellery container that I'm using to put hand sanitizers in, the things that we use to light the candles going in here. I've got another little jewellery container that I've put a few masks in to organise in there. So the kitchen is getting there. I just took a little break to book our wreath workshop. So me and a friend are gonna go make a wreath again this year. Did it last year, it was so much fun. I'll leave the link in the description, but make sure you watch Vlogmas because we'll be doing that again this year, which I'm very excited for. Also, I do apologise for looking super tired today. Yesterday we went to see the Jack White concert here in Bangkok. He was awesome. It was a weird concert, but I enjoyed it. Anyway, back to tidying. And finally, we have this elephant printed bowl. We actually bought this from Chatterchack Market a while ago, and it is gorgeous. So we use this to put our keys and our belongings and any loose change that we have. It goes in here. And finally, I've got some room sprays. This is again Bath and Body Works. I love these. I have them in my classroom as well, so they're going to go in there again as well. Then the next drawer down is somewhat already organised. I already did a big organisation of this a while back, but I'm just chucking out anything that is left open and we're not using. We don't tend to cook from home that often, so there is not too much food in our pantry area here. Just a few things that we might use for lunch. And then this bottom drawer is all of our baking stuff. During lockdown, I went on this big let's learn how to bake and cook situation that never really materialized or anything. So there's a load of unopened but out of date ice, flour and icing, so that is going all in the bin. So this area is done. I have wiped down this top shelf and we have a little coffee station, which I think is really super cute. We do sometimes grind our own coffee on the weekends, which is nice. And I'm putting together our panini press. So this is a new little purchase. I love how easy it is to just take the grills parts out and give them a clean and then put them back together. These are super handy for quick lunches on the weekends, or even a little nice breakfast sometimes. And I also have this machine here from Lazada. This is a coffee grinder. I'll be honest, it's super impractical because it's too small, but I thought it was really cute, so it's going to go on my coffee station. I also have a wine rack. This is a new wine rack that Karen put together for me. And I have lots of random bottles of wine that students have given me over the years. And to be honest, I drink wine, I just don't drink it that often. So I've popped them in there and we can have them over time. Then I'm just tidying up this shoe area. So I am really bad at just leaving my shoes wherever I walk into the house. So I have tidied that up and reorganized this area. So now we have a proper entranceway. Some flowers arrived. We actually just bought them from Villa Market. I often get these with our shopping. I just love having fresh flowers in the house. That area is tidy, and now I'm just going to quickly mop up the floor. Now, I'll be honest, I hate mopping, so much so that we bought an EcoVac Hoover that hoovers the floor for us every single day. It is amazing. It's the best purchase we've ever had. But when I'm doing a spring clean like this, I do need to do a bit of tidying as well. So we have this mop where you put a wet towel type thing on the end of it. You can get dry ones or wet ones and give the floors a bit of a wipe over. And these are great if you're just doing a quick tidy up. They're great for the bathrooms as well. They pick up hair and stuff like that in the bathrooms. So I love it. And it is much, much easier than actually mopping the floor. Right, I've made a little pile of Christmas decorations that I'm going to take into school, and I've got a new tree. My tree before died. Well, it lost one of its legs. So a new Christmas tree for my classroom, some extra Christmas decorations. Now I'm tidying up the kitchen area. I'm just putting a few things away. I've got lots of packages that have arrived. A lot of them are Christmas decorations to decorate my classroom in, stuff like that. And now I am tackling the walk-in wardrobe. So this is our walk-in wardrobe. As you can see, there's also lots of boxes in here as well. And it's become kind of a place where I've put everything in there, like a catch-all, everything goes in there. So I need to tidy it up. So first of all, I take out all of these boxes and try to organize them and find some new homes for them. I am organizing out all of the drawers. We have some containers in here that separate bits and bobs, but I'm going to just move them around a little bit more and reorganize them because they're just getting a bit messy. And then with our clothes, I'm taking out some of these clothes that I just don't ever wear. I have so many blazer jackets. I only wear a blazer jacket once a year, and it's normally when we have our school photos done, and that is about it. I bought this little organizer, which is really handy to put some shoes and handbags in. So I need to go through that because there's a few things in there that I don't really tend to use anymore. I know at school we have a tombola coming up, so maybe I can bring a few things like that in. But apart from that, I've got a lot of storage space down here, so I'll use some of this space as well. Next, I am tidying the drawers in our bedroom. So we have a desk in our bedroom that I used a lot during lockdown, and it has so many different books in that I was using during lockdown, and obviously I need to take them all back into work. Some of them are my own, some of them are just notebooks and stuff like that. And of course I have a load of random money that is not even in the currency that I live in here as well. So now I'm reorganising this section. Again, this is just an area that's underneath the TV in our bedroom that has loads of random stuff in it. So I've put some containers in to put our Apple Watch straps in, to put some accessories in, mainly Christmas stuff, I'll be honest, and just kind of reorganised it a little bit so everything is a little bit tidier. And now everything is looking much, much better in our room. And again, what I tend to do, and I don't know if anyone else does this, but I tidy things up by putting everything on the bed, wiping things down, chucking things out as I go, and then reorganizing. And when taking things off the bed, putting things back where they belong, reorganizing stuff. Here, I've realized that I've got a massive bag of Christmas decorations that I need to take into school. So I will be doing that. And yeah, just lots of random bits and bobs that need to find a home somewhere. I'm also now going to organise the cupboard over here. This, again, is normally just where we put our deodorants and our perfumes. I'm in love with this Kate Spade perfume, by the way. That's why I'm showing it to you. So I, again, just took everything out, gave it a wipe down, and I've bought these containers, again, off Lazada, that are great for just storing things in. And I've got his and hers ones where I've reorganised things, put them back in so that we know where things are when we are getting things out, and also it means that random deodorants and perfumes don't fall on top of us. So that is looking much better, much happier with that. Now, this is another day. The Villa Market food has arrived and I'm tidying up our fridge. So I'm taking out all of the stuff that we had from before. Some of this stuff might have gone out of date, so I will double check it and chuck it out. Some of it is probably fine, but I just like giving everything a wipe over when I do one of these big cleans. I don't wipe the fridge down every week, but today I am wiping it down. And then I have got these great plastic containers. Again, this is a Lazada purchase, and I use them to just organise our fruit and veg. I use them to organise our cans of Diet Coke, and just dairy goes in one, meat goes in one, and things just become a little bit easier. So I'm just wiping them down a little bit as well, make sure they're nice and clean. But it does mean that we have a nice organised fridge as well. And we also have some of these containers that have got things like mayonnaise in them and barbecue sauce, and we just top them up as we go. So there we go, our fridge is looking much cleaner. Like I said, we don't have whole meals in here. There's a lot of cans of drink, there's a lot of cans of Coke, because we often order in food here because we live in Thailand, and that's just something that we do. And finally, I'm cleaning my bathroom. So my bathroom isn't too bad, but I often find myself buying random products, leaving them, popping them around, and then they're in random places. I have a makeup bag that is in a bag, and then sometimes I just end up using the bag and I don't have separate makeup. So this is just a time for me to reorganize all of these things. I am wiping the sides down, and again, like I said before, using some containers. Now these wooden containers are actually from IKEA. So I use the IKEA wooden containers, and then this plastic one I'm using to put all of my bath products in. Anything that's extra that I might use for my bath, I will pop in there to clear up all of these together and put near the bathtub so I have them handy when I'm having a bath. And yes, again, another Bath and Body Works plug. I love this isn't sponsored obviously, but I just love Bath and Body Works, especially at this time of the year, and this Snickerdoodle shower gel is incredible. So that's going to go there, and then I've reorganized my makeup. So I took all of my makeup out of my makeup bag and just put all of the things that I use every day in one of these wooden containers. So this is like a little box of wooden containers that you can get from IKEA, and they all go into each other. So I use the different sizes, and the one is going to be used for my makeup. The other one over here is used for hair products. In front of that is some facial products. And then in front of that is like my toothpaste and toothbrush and contact solution. So that is just how I've organized that. And then in the shower itself, I just gave everything a bit of a wipe down and then just put, again, the essentials that I am using at the time. I prefer to try and keep things a little bit more minimal and clean. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. This is me just preparing dinner. We have having some jalapeno poppers, homemade jalapeno poppers, and we are having some nachos as well. So this is the one bit of cooking I do on the weekends. We will sometimes have a little meal that I've prepared. It is very simple and basic. And again, this is just me putting some food together. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video and for your support. Make sure you hit subscribe. Vlogmas is coming very soon. So I look forward to spending the whole of December with you all. Take care, and I shall see you very soon. Bye.